Hey guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to apply a tourist visa to travel to Montenegro. Before I proceed further, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe right now. And also I would like to clarify, neither I am an immigration consultant nor I am a government body. So in case you take anything out of this, you do it at your own risk. Alright guys, so let's proceed. So guys, in front of you, I have opened the website of Government of Montenegro. So guys, whenever you need any kind of visa for any country, the very first thing you should check that do you really need a visa? Because based on your nationality, duration, purpose, and even based on other visas or relationship you have, you may or may not need visa, right? So that's what you should check first. So what I have done on this website, I have gone to embassies and consulates of Montenegro and visa regimes of foreign citizens, and I went for India. So you have to do the same thing and you have to check for your own country. Okay. So for India, what it says, holder of travel documents with valid Schengen visa, valid visa from US, UK, Northern Ireland, Republic Ireland, as well as residents from those countries may enter stay in transit through this territory for 30 days. Okay. So if you have these visas, you have some free visa travel. But if not, you need a, like if you are a national of India, you need to have a visa. Okay. Similarly, on this website, if you're from other country, what you can do, you go to this back to this link and select your country here. Okay, whichever country you are, and it's gonna tell you that do you really need or not, and if yes, what's the process. Oh, I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry. All right, so here they have given the process that you need to apply through VFS. Okay, they have given the address also. All right, so now let's go to the VFS website and check. So I have opened the VFS website for apply for visa Montenegro in India. Okay, let me come from the beginning. Okay, so this is the site where from India you are going to Montenegro. Step by step, same thing, like first you identify the visa that you need, start your application, fill your forms, collect your documents, book an appointment with VFS, go there, pay the fee, uh, and then submit your application when you go there. And once granted, you are all good to go. Okay, so let's proceed with this step. Okay, so for tourist visas, we'll go for short-term C category, where you can stay up to 90 days in any 180 days period. Okay, all right, and you have to visit in person for submission for your visa application. Okay. Now fee, so it's 35 euros in European currency in INR. So this amount can change. Okay, and you can pay in debit credit card. VFS is going to charge its service fee. Okay, and there's two-way courier fee that you have to pay. Okay, so you can pay cash and also debit credit. I prefer debit credit because then I don't have to worry about change, right? A common problem when you pay a lot of money. In childhood days, we had to struggle a lot. Documents required. What are the documents you need? Visa form, of course, we'll go through that. Your passport, your color photo specification given, proof of purpose of stay in Montenegro, letter of guarantee from a natural person, or letter of invitation from a legal entity, state authority, or organizer of an international meeting or event. Okay, proof of funds. Okay, and at least amount 50 euro for each day. Okay, fine. Health insurance, this I have seen for all European countries. Proof of payment of consular fee, ICR issued by VFS, you have to pay to VFS. So submit other evidence, justification of visa application. Okay. Accommodation paid. Okay. Uh, are your travel itinerary? Okay. Consent of Agency of National Security. Okay. All right. For Nepali citizens, there are some other steps. Photo specification is given here, and you can carry it to any good photographer. They can do it. Processing time minimum 2 to 3 weeks. Wow. It could go longer also, and if they need, they can ask you for additional documents and also uh, like they can also invite you for an interview also if they feel like. Download forms. This is the form. Okay. So we are going for issuance. You're going to check here photo. This section is for official use, so don't worry about that. So surname and name for married woman, also maiden surname. This is given name of father and mother. Okay, date of birth, place and country of birth, current nationality, original nationality at birth. If there is any change, I mean, if you have been Indian always, then just write India. If change, then put that. Gender, marital status, type of passport. Most of the people will have uh, ordinary passport. Okay, passport number issued by. All these details will get in your passport. I don't have to tell you. If you reside in a country other than your country of origin, have you permission to return to the country? For example, if you, let's say, Thai citizen currently living in India on some kind of permit, then this is applicable, and you need to answer accordingly. Okay. Current occupation, employer address, telephone number, student education institution, main destination that you are going to do, other visas issued during past 3 years. Okay. In case of transit, okay, that's something else. Type of visa, select C for short-term tourism. Number of entries, how many you want. Of course, you need to justify that with your plan. Duration of stay, remember the maximum allowed. Purpose of travel. So for tourism, this is what we are going to select. Natural or legal person you are visiting. Okay. So if you have hotel or something or any other plans you have, you can include that also. Address where you'll be staying. Who's going to pay for your cost? If you're doing for yourself, select this. Means of support. Cash, traveler check, credit card, whatever you have, you enter. Date of arrival, date of departure, mode of transportation. When from India, like it will be flight for most of the people at least. Spouse, first name, last name, if applicable. And any other children detail if applicable. At the end, applicant home address, phone number, place and date, and signature. Okay. And once you are through this, you will book your appointment. But yeah, you can even drop off without an appointment, but I would highly recommend you book an appointment. Okay, by going to this link. Then go there, pay your fee. So if you download the form to print and bring to the website, you can make the payment also. Okay, that already we have gone through. And then visit there, submit your application, and if then it goes for processing, and in case granted, you are all good to go. So this is how it works, guys. Let me know what you feel about it. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.